Amid growing frustration over insecurity, oil theft and surging inflation, voters in Africa's biggest economy and most populous nation, Nigeria, will head to the polls in just 2 weeks. So who are Nigerians voting for? These are the main contenders to replace outgoing President Muhammadu Buhari. 70-year-old Bola Ahmed Tinubu is standing for the governing All Progressives Congress, or APC party. Known as a political godfather in the southwest region, he wields a huge amount of influence but has been dogged by allegations of corruption over the years and poor health. 76-year-old Atiku Abubakar is running on behalf of the main opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP. He has run for the presidency 5 times before, all of which he has lost. Then we have the last one here. His name is Peter Obi. He's 61 years old. He's hoping to break up the two-party system which has dominated Nigeria since the end of military rule in 1999 and is running for the little-known Labour Party. He is seen as a relatively fresh face and enjoys support on social media and amongst Nigeria's youth. So, will any of these contenders bring or spring up a surprise? Our correspondent Louisa Olaniyi reports.
As Nigerians prepare for general elections on the 25th of February, there are concerns both within Nigeria and internationally about the conduct and management of elections in the country. To conduct the polls in a fair and transparent manner, the Independent National Electoral Commission will deploy appropriate technology to ensure that the choice made by the Nigerian electorate is protected.
When political parties concluded their party primaries, they uploaded the names and personal particulars of their nominated candidates into what we call our INEC Candidates Nomination Portal. In other words, they use technology for the purposes of uploading the list and personal particulars of their candidates.
I think one critical thing that is different this year is the fact that there's an introduction of technology, and not just introduction of technology. This technology is backed by regulation. That's critical, the critical mass of the change that we're going to experience in this election, because the technology, the BVAS electronic system that is for transmission of election results, which has been introduced this year.
Since 2002, Nigeria has progressively deployed technology to improve the transparency and credibility of its electoral process. This year, taking it a notch higher, the government is deploying embedded technology for the coming general election, hoping to curb any attempts of rigging. The Electoral Commission will be using a bimodal voter accreditation system to identify voters through fingerprints and facial recognition. The electoral body has also made election result viewing easy this time. On voting day, results will be pasted through polling stations and sent through BVAS to an INEC portal in the capital, Abuja. The result will be displayed on the portal in real time, allowing the public to view it as well. Official results are expected to come in within 5 days.
Everything is fine. Everything is working perfectly. Yeah, to God be the glory. Just that the awareness is poor. So maybe if we can, subsequent ones, maybe we should embark on proper awareness.
It's peaceful, as you can see. And the Ikorodu division is on the verge of delivering a credible and a violence-free election.
The new technology deployed, it will help people's the fear of is there misconduct happening? Are people pretending to be who they're not? And then also making sure votes are counted, everyone's votes. So hopefully that technology will allow people to, when the results come in, feel like those are the true and the right results.
I feel the new technology that they are going to apply is going to be so effective in curtailing cheating and all sorts of rigging of the elections. So I think it's a very good innovation and technology that they are applying this year.
The BVAS technology was first deployed during an election in Ekiti and Osun states of Nigeria. Osun saw the serving governor, Ademola Adeleke, uncle to the famous musician Davido, involved in a controversial victory. There were allegations of fraud in voting even with the BVAS technology. The matter is still in court. Analysts have expressed concern over the fact that Nigeria has a long history of electoral fraud.
We can still have a successful election. One of the problems we have had is because of the human problem, the problem of trust, the problem of lack of conscience demonstrated by an average Nigerian, is why we have begun to rely on machine to do some of the things we have ordinarily want to do. In our traditional African society, they will appoint a king. When they want to elect a king, after consulting Oracle, they will still have the kingmaker called Afobajes, who will vote. Before now, before the advent of this our contemporary period, there were no rigging in the voting of the kingsmakers. But today, anything can happen in those places too. Anyway,
there is no how you're going to bring a new development, something new to a system that you're not going to be experiencing something of this. What really happened in 2021, I think, in the election that they did in the East, thereabout, is different from what we are currently experiencing. That shows that we are still moving ahead. The only thing that I'm going to urge INEC is there has to be a proper training.
Since 1999, Nigeria has been conducting regular general elections following the restoration of the civilian government after many years of military rule. The 2023 general election will be the 7th consecutive general election in Nigeria. This makes it the longest period of electoral democracy in the country's history. Observers say the conduct and outcome of the 2023 polls will have far-reaching effects on Nigeria and the region's demographic trajectory. The race in Nigeria remains competitive and highly unpredictable.
Lack of trust by the electorate, human errors and manipulations of results during elections have often been the bane at Nigerians' elections. But with the signing of the 2022 Electoral Act by President Muhammadu Buhari, INEC has been given the power to conduct elections using technology. The debate, therefore, is how effective the electoral umpire will deploy these technologies to ensure that the people's votes count as elections draw near. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olaniyi, WION World is One.